think we're live. Gonna tweet out the stream here and share it on all the platforms. What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna wait a minute until everybody gets in here, and then we'll try out the PS5 Pro. Just a little disclaimer here. The footage you are going to see is not going to be representative of my experience. Unfortunately, the PlayStation 5 only allows for 1080p 60 frames a second streaming. So you're not going to see what I see. But I'm very excited to actually be trying this. Let me just get this out here. Let me know if you all can hear me and everything's going okay and whatnot, and we'll see how it goes. And also, I apologize for the mic quality. I'm just using the PlayStation 5 mic. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing alright. I know it's been a while since I've actually streamed. Sorry about that. Life's been busy. But it's good to see everybody again. Hello. Alright, I figure we might as well start with Spyro, see how that goes. And just see how the PS4 enhancements look. But like I said, this is not going to be representative of exactly what I'm seeing. I plan on loading actual gameplay footage at some point where you guys can see the full high-definition quality. But yeah, alright. Let's wait a few minutes and get some more people in here, and then we'll get started. But yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me. Just check something here. Yep. Okay, I can hear myself. Good. Audio's good, sounds good, everything seems good. Alright. Real quick. We'll get into it. But yeah, I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Mine's been pretty good so far. I can't complain too much. There we go. Alright. Let's get into some gameplay. Let's start a new game.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Huh? Whoa! Rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Huh? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well. Someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Looks good so far. Yeah, I'm really impressed. It actually, oh wow, it is extremely sharp. Oh my gosh, that is noticeably different from the base PS5. Wow. Okay, so this looks like it's being rendered at native 4K. This is amazing. I am subscribed and I'm new. Hey, glad you're here. But yeah, this looks absolutely incredible. It's so sharp. I can hardly see any pixels. Even the pre-rendered cutscene, which we just saw, looked noticeably better. The way they do it, it's some kind of filter. It's not PSSR, but this is noticeably sharp. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see from this, but you cannot see any like pixels or any kind of edges on his horns there, especially. But this is noticeably sharper. Even stuff in the distance there that is normally has like a soft blur to it on even on the Xbox, it does not look like this. This is amazing. I'm very impressed. Unfortunately, it still runs at 30 frames a second, but it looks really, really good.
Spyro, welcome to Glimmer. Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
Your soul, you gonna get one when you save up? Yeah, like It's not for everybody. If you have a TV that's smaller than 65 inches, you're probably not going to be able to see too much of a difference. But for me, I have an 85-inch 8K TV, so the differences are extremely noticeable. But that being said, this is very clear where I can see things that I was not able to see before. It's noticeably sharper to my eyes, and I just played this not that long ago on my own time, just to have a reference in my head of what it looked like before, and it's just extremely sharper. M. Spence says, but it won't matter what type of TV. You don't have an OLED, it's a Samsung 43-inch small bedroom. I mean, it depends what kind of Samsung. As long as it's 4K and has decent enough black levels and whatever, it shouldn't matter. You should be able to get a good enough picture where you can see the difference. Like 43 inches, I'd say that would be about the limit. Any smaller than that, and it's not going to be worth your $700 price point. Like, for me personally, I would say 65 and under, you're really not going to notice it that much. But 43, it'd be okay. You might see a little bit of a difference. Again, it just depends what type of Samsung mostly. But yeah, like the textures and everything, it's so much sharper. It is, again, to my eyes, noticeably improved.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
But yeah, like, especially far off detail, which on the original PS5 was nowhere near as sharp as that. It had this type of like soft blur to it. Even stuff up close looks incredibly improved. Play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Unfortunately, I don't have that installed. That's going to take a bit, but I will show that off when I get it installed. I'm going to upload some videos of different games, but I only had so much room on my SSD to be able to transfer everything over, so I'm going to have to reinstall a bunch of games, and that's going to take forever. But I will get to it and show a whole bunch of different games, to upload videos, and you'll be able to see the best quality possible. Because, disclaimer for the stream, you're only seeing this at 1080p, unfortunately. So you're not seeing the full force of what I can see here in front of me.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it?
Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't even 60 FPS. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know why they don't just upgrade it to a next-gen version. Like, Rockstar must hate money, I guess. I don't know. That would sell tons if they just... All they had to do is just give it a 60 frames a second patch, and that's it.
To get a good look around, press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
But yeah, so far, my first impressions, and I have not looked at anything else. I wanted to be amazed looking at actual PS5 games going into it, but I wanted to play some PS4 games first and just see exactly how much of an improvement it is, and to my eyes, this is very noticeable. It is so sharp. especially things off in the distance that were originally very blurry, are now super clear, super sharp. The textures, Spyro himself even looks much, much sharper. Like, I don't know how much you can even see there, but if I could get his head to just get into frame, there we go. You can even see, like, the scale pattern on his actual head there if you look close enough. I don't know if that's actually shown up on your end, but that was not something I could see before at all. Just, like, right there close to the part where his eyebrows connect to his head, you can actually see like little individual scale dots, and that's not something that I have never seen until playing it on the PS5 Pro, so that's pretty cool. It's really doing an impressive job of putting detail out.
I've tried hitting him with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask.
You know what? I'm good.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
Fun fact for you. I think I say this like just about every stream, but the guy who plays the mouse there is the same guy who does the voice for the announcer for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Which is pretty cool.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
It's just so sharp. Like, I can't get over how good this looks. Like, it is noticeably improved to my eyes. I barely made that. But yeah, like, textures here, especially like stuff off in the distance up here, always had like a slight blur to it. And I can see it perfectly fine. Distant detail, anything that's far off, anything that's not super close. Imagine how GTA 6 will look for you. Oh, I know, it's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to see that. I doubt it will run at 60 frames a second on PS5 Pro, but I still think it's going to look much improved over the base consoles. But so far, I'm blown away. And this is a PS4 game. This isn't even like a PS5 game yet. I can't wait to try like Spider-Man, and I will here in a little bit. We'll just play like a little bit of Spyro, a little bit of Crash. We'll play some Spider-Man. I'm trying to think what else I have installed that we can test out. Just a few things here and there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes and see how many games we can get through. I keep forgetting I have that look inverted. There we go.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. For a while.
But like I said, this is not a game changer if you have a small TV. If you have a cheap, small Walmart TV, something that's like a Roku TV or something that is not anything that's, I don't know, something you'd get at Best Buy or something that's higher quality, you're really not going to be seeing many returns for the price point. But for this, for what I'm seeing on my TV, it is extremely sharp, noticeably improved. Still runs at 30 frames a second, but the sharpness is just insane. It is noticeably improved. The textures, everything looks so much better. Distant detail, whatever kind of magic they're doing to make this happen, it's really impressive. This looks native 4K to me. And I don't believe it is. It should still technically be 1440p upscaled to whatever they upscale to. I'm guessing it's 4K, but it looks incredible. I am very impressed. And again, this is just a PS4 game. I wish this would get a next-gen patch so badly. It would be amazing if they could get this to run at 60, which it should not be hard. I just wish they would go ahead and do it, because I would gladly buy it again for 60 frames a second Spyro. What am I missing? Oh, right. Forgot that basket. There we go. There's a lot of games that should have next-gen upgrades. Bloodborne especially. That's one that definitely deserves it. Alright, I'll finish this level, and I'm going to clean up the hub world just a little bit, and then we will move on to Crash, and then we will move on to actual PS5 games. That way you guys can see ray tracing and all the effects and everything. But, like I said, the textures are so much better on this.
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Ubisoft fixed Assassin's Creed Syndicate so it works on PS5, but it doesn't run at 60. That's too bad. Would be cool if it actually did run at 60. I liked Syndicate. I thought it was alright. Not my favorite Assassin's Creed, but I thought it was pretty good. Alright. Let's get out of here. We'll tidy up the homeworld just because mostly I want to see Summer Forest and how good that looks. And then we'll move on to Insane Trilogy. And then we'll play some actual native PS5 games. Maybe a little bit of Dead Space, Cyberpunk, Callisto. We'll see which ones have the patches, because I especially want to play those since they have the specific Pro enhancements. But even the cutscenes, like, this looks noticeably sharper. It doesn't have as many pixels on it. It had before a lot of edges, I want to say, and I can't see them anymore, which is really impressive. For something that's pre-rendered, even, that's what blows my mind. I don't know how they managed to do that.
Special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Let's see. Spider-Man Remastered just got an update. Nice. Definitely checking that out. After we do a few levels in Crash, we will check that out next. But wow, this is gorgeous. Like, I wish I could explain like how good this looks. Like little things like these cracks in the trees are so much more noticeable. Like the actual bark on it, I could never see that before. I don't know how well that's actually showing off on this stream, but if you look, you can see little imperfections on the tree here, and that's something that I never was able to see before. Like, that's such a cool little thing, and it was completely blind to me. I could not see it, just because of the way the PS5 was handling games, and this is noticeably improved. Like, textures, everything looks sharper, the grass looks amazing. Even the grass far out in the distance, behind where that tree is back by the wall there, that I can actually see. It is noticeably sharp. I'm sure you guys can't really see that on the stream here, but it is sharp. Where before it was just very blurry. It is noticeably better running PS4 games, and I'm impressed. Was this worth $700? I'm going to say, for me personally, yes. Your mileage may vary depending on your TV. If you have a decent TV, something good, not some cheap Amazon Fire TV or Roku or something, like, and if you have a decent size, again, I say probably 65 inches and up, you're going to see better results. If it's lower than that, your mileage may vary depending on your TV. But I'm noticeably, I noticeably see differences. Like even on this thing, I never knew that had textures. Never could see that. That was just a solid object. These golden pikes or whatever, pyres, whatever you want to call them, but I never could see those before. Like, it was so blurry, and I didn't know these actually reflected Spyro's image. Again, it was just blurry, and now it's clear. That is wild. That's not really ray tracing, of course. That's just some kind of screen space reflection, but I never knew that had that. Did you guys? That's something that I never noticed until just now. And again, it was because I couldn't see it. It was a solid color, but it's bringing out so much detail.
World called Summer Forest.
Yeah, we know. It's incredible. So, like, if you're on the fence about getting a PS5 Pro, it's, ultimately should be up to your budget. If you can afford one, I'd say, and you want to play games and looking the best way they possibly can, and have a TV that's capable of handling it, I would say get it. But if you're somebody who's just really is not a graphics, whatever you want to call it, somebody who's obsessed with the way games look and graphics and wanting the best image possible, and you just really don't care about any of that, I would say you could skip it, because you're, you know, if you're fine with the way the PS5 looks now and you think that you don't need anything better, then don't get a PS5 Pro, because you're not going to see the returns that you're wanting. Wait for the PlayStation 6. But if you're like me, you have a good TV, and you want to see the best quality possible. Like right now I'm playing on a Samsung QN800B, and it's an 8K TV with black levels that are very close to OLED. And the results for me are fantastic. And like I said, it's an 85-inch. So I'm seeing a lot more than most people would. But if you're playing on a 32-inch Roku TV, don't get a PS5 Pro. It's not going to be worth it for you.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time.
Yep. I had one job and I couldn't even do that. On your iPad mini, watching Notice Some Things looks amazing. It's really impressive. There's so many details that I just could not see before.
Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button.
But this looks gorgeous on here. It's so much sharper. It looks even better to my eyes than playing on Xbox Series X and base PS5. Like, it is noticeably improved. It's so sharp, so clear. Textures and everything is coming out in, like, so much better detail. It's crazy.
Very good. Now... Wow,
but I'm glad you guys can at least see some
for now, here's an orb for your collection.
Some of what I'm seeing. Obviously, you're not going to see the whole thing, but it is noticeably better. I want to see like Hunter's textures and stuff on his actual like face and stuff. If there's anything more noticeable. I mean, he noticeably looks sharper. I can see a little bit more of the fur texture there. But it's so much clearer, so much crisper. It looks fantastic. But yeah, I'm very impressed. Let's try out some other games. Alright, let's go ahead and we're gonna go and try out